Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream. Welcome for the weekend live stream. As usual, nice to see all of you guys. Hello Al TV Aboudi and Mohammed El Gaddari. How are you doing, guys? I'm good and happy to see you too, man. Danny, how you doing? Nice to see you too. And FARTCOIN and Pepe already written for you. So the list is already set so far. Anything new, of course, will be written. Activated. Hello, Sat Khan. Good day. Virtual, yes, is already there in the main list. And Ted, how you doing? All right, thank you, man. I'm waiting for it as well. Nice to see you. Ahmed Navid, KG, your analysis on AI 16 is following the plan perfectly. Yes, we're gonna see. AI. Thank you, man. We're gonna see it as well on the main list. SPX 6900 for TED is already there, plus FARTCOIN. And Sunny, hello. M, hello, man. So nice to see all of you guys. Let's move on with the stream and see. Of course, we're gonna see the Bitcoin dominance today. We saw the main analysis for Bitcoin, which is of course a very deep one, where we went deeper with all scenarios. If you are interested, you can find it again as a video. I'm not gonna repeat it in the live stream. We're gonna just take the results of it and of course analyze all the coins with it and the Bitcoin dominance to see who's gonna perform much better this week. Would be the Bitcoin or the altcoins, right? So we're gonna see FET, SUI, Render, Ethereum, Solana, Tau, XRP, Virtuals, and AI 16. Those are the main coins for us, right? Okay, so let's start. Let's see Bitcoin. So today with Bitcoin, of course, we said we are still looking for higher. We need to finish this wave 5 of wave 1. And as you can see, still unfolding and still looking for a little bit higher. We would like to see, of course, a structure finished here as 5 waves toward the upside, at least as ending diagonal. Obviously, that this is gonna transform to an unending diagonal where we are looking, of course, that this is wave 4 in case it is wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, and that means, of course, maybe one more leg toward the upside. Be careful, it's not necessarily, of course, to take this target. We already reached the high. Simply finishing as 5-wave structure can finish a wave 5. On the 15-minute chart, if we dive a little bit deeper, well, yeah, obviously we took the wave 1. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Follow the wave 3 and taken with the wave 4 interfering. Currently, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish very soon. It might be, of course, an ending a diagonal, meaning, of course, the leg is gonna probably be short, guys, so be careful. Unless, unless we have double 1-2s. Yeah, very interesting. So whether we are very short or leg toward the upside, or it might be double 1-2, meaning wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Maybe it's gonna be very extended. So how can we know? Here we go. This is how we can know the key levels. Always the key levels are the most important to switch from a scenario to another. All right, here we go. So key level is, of course, taking the wave 5 as diagonal and surpassing the 1-to-1 fib level. Here we go. If you pass the 106K300 85, is that 85? Yes, 85. That means you are switching to a wave 3, which is a very extended, okay? Wave 3 internally of a wave 5. Meaning, once we see the price action moving toward the upside, 106K385, let me put it on the opposite side, this one, so we can see clearly the number. Here we go. 106,385 is our signal that we are in an extended wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 toward the upside, guys. Okay, unless maybe we don't reach even this one. You stay, so make sure that you have the trend line as well. Very, very important to have it. And make sure that the price, of course, yeah, once it is there to be tested, of course, in case it's gonna move down or continue toward the upside. All right. So anyway, for Bitcoin, I see already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a wave 5, and that means, of course, we might get a wave 2, and I believe that the wave 2 might be shallow, guys, so be careful. It might ends up with what you call always head and shoulder, right? Reversed, and then moving toward the upside. So your wave 2 might be something like that, and then simply moving toward the upside, okay? All right, guys, so that is regarding a Bitcoin, just a quick update. So let's see the dominance. And be careful, I mean, now we're moving up, yeah? And so it's simply we're moving up for Bitcoin, but we have to be careful. Each time we come to a level, we have to test a bearish scenario, meaning we have to test if one of the bearish scenarios that we saw in the deep analysis might be activated at each level. Yes, BTC looks perfect. Also the Bitcoin dominance, okay, it gives us a little bit much more signals here that we are moving probably for higher, okay. All right, this is what is going on right now. Probably we're moving even for higher in case it is a wave 2. Anyway, the 1-to-1 fib level is required. Yeah, this 1-to-1, because if you are in A, B, and a C, but obviously here we're moving probably in an impulse or in ending diagonal as well. Okay, so might be, of course, to finish, of course, a wave C, a wave 2, and then moving down after it. Yeah. So nice. I would like to see one more leg toward the upside here, and then 1, 4, and a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So let's put our diagonal. Here we go. Again, same scenario might repeat. What is going on right now on the Bitcoin chart might repeat on the dominance. Nobody knows. Would those two waves or impulses transform to double 1-2s? 3, 4, and a 5. Breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, I would say, is a very good signal. Yeah, even it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But obviously, this impulse is very close to finish with one more leg, meaning you're gonna retrace. So it's gonna be, of course, whether a wave 4 or another wave 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, but very interesting. Yeah, so the answer here, if we get an ending diagonal, which is, I think, on Tuesday. Okay, yeah, on Tuesday we are on the 4-hour chart. Okay, it might be probably Tuesday or Monday, maybe, finished. And if we get an ending diagonal, you have to expect that the altcoins will outperform Bitcoin, okay? The altcoins will rally very high. If we get a double 1-2 wave 3, you have to expect that Bitcoin will outperform the altcoins. Okay, very simple, very clear. Yeah, so this is the key element right now: diagonal or impulse. Yeah, so if impulsive, meaning if we break the 1-to-1 fib level and receive a wave 5 very extended, you have to accept a Bitcoin, expect that Bitcoin is gonna move very high. If we get just one wave as diagonal, you have to expect that the altcoins will rally very massively. Alts are cooked if it goes higher. Well, no, not at all. Well, how to say? I mean, Bitcoin dominance is not that to destroy the alts, really. So if Bitcoin will rally, of course the alts will rally as well. And it's very clear on the charts for the alts that they are prepared for a bomb, it's a ticking bomb on the alts, on some alts, yeah, that we especially always analyze. Those are ticking bombs, right? So they are very ready to explode. I mentioned already on Discord that Friday, means yesterday, is the day where we start to see the move towards that, and it exactly worked 100%. And I think that Monday is gonna be the explosion of the wave 3, and I think tomorrow afternoon even. It's not gonna wait for the Monday. Everyone wake up, drink their coffee, and so on. Of course not. So it will not wait for you to be ready. It's just gonna start. Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance looks also very promising. I mean, whether higher or lower, at the end we gonna make profit with it, guys. It's bullish for the crypto market. It's not about Bitcoin or not, but it's about the performance. Like, is it better to invest with Bitcoin right now or to invest with some alts? This is a question. Yeah. So this is the idea. But in general, the whole market is gonna explode. Okay, so there is no fear there right now. I mean, yeah, you just said that the altcoins they are already in the low. So how much lower it can be, right? Okay, FET. Let's see FET what is doing. So FET, and let me just arrange this. Here we go. All right, 2 hours chart. Okay. All right, so FET, we are already set. I mean, yeah, FET is incredible how much strong it is. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with the strength of FET, that it didn't unfold the wave 2 0.38 on the logarithmic chart. Very interesting. Even on the linear, still not touched. And this is incredible, impressive for FET. So I'm afraid, of course, that it turns into a wave B here, wave B, and we're looking for a wave C towards the upside as a zigzag. I'm afraid of this. But yeah, I mean, it's very interesting how much strong it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse finished. Once you see an impulse toward the upside, the direction is, of course, toward the upside, and this is secured toward the upside, and whatever you're looking after it is simply corrective. Now, I was expecting correction, not sideways. When you get sideways, it is corrective, of course, but higher potential that it might be, of course, a wave B. So be careful with this wave B here that we might get. Yeah, we didn't reach really even the 1.38, 1.618. I was expecting even expanding flat AB and SC. Even the minimum target for 1.38 is not touched. Just to show you how much the market is very strong, guys, this is a signal that no one is ready to give up on FET now. Very simple. There is no selling. No one is selling. Yeah, so everyone is holding, is showing so much strength. But I'm afraid that once they get like a very high profit after a wave C, they might get out. Yeah, so because we didn't saw a correction there. So everyone who started with this impulse or who bought with this impulse will simply hold onto the wave C, which is a very reasonable profit, and then moving down. I'm afraid to get this. It's the only coin that it didn't reach the levels. Yeah, between those strong coins, they did not reach. Yeah, it didn't reach the 0.38. Unless, of course, yeah, if you take it on the top here, you can see, okay, it is touch if you take it on the top, but don't forget that your wave 1 is finished over there. Yeah, this is your wave. Yeah, I don't know how, if this is gonna be your wave 5. Let's check if this can be a wave 5, guys. Of course, there is possibility, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, but look at the intersection here. Yeah, look, let's lay down a new scenario here for FET because I'm really not sure what is going on here, why we didn't reach it. So what now I have a target. I need to make this as a wave 5 to make sure that this was a correction and we hit the 0.38. Now the problem here, okay, you can get 1, 2, meaning this is your wave 3, this is a wave 4, this is a wave 5, right? But we have issues in it. We have issues which is in your wave 3 here, you have 1, 2, and then 3, then the wave 4 hit the zone 1 and got wave 5. But yeah, the zone 1, the 4 has interfered with zone 1, which is not allowed. And I think even the wave 3 is the shortest. Yeah, I think the wave 1 even is longer than the wave 3, or very equal. But anyway, interfering with the zone 1 is not allowed. And that's why I cannot call it wave 3, right? I'm just checking if there is another possibility. Okay, but then it is a very big wave 4. That's crazy. Okay, so meaning you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You get an A, B, and a C running flat, and then a wave 5. Can be possible. It can be a running flat, of course, because it looks like an expanding flat first and then turns into running flat. So checked this thing, and then having wave 4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna keep this scenario. It is a possibility, yes. It can be in a running flat, which it is a very rare case. And regarding the time for wave 4 here, yeah, it's incredible big in mention of a wave 2, right? In relation with this wave 2. How many times? So let's check wave 4 over wave 2. I think it is 6 times. Yeah, even more. Yeah, more than 6 times. It's too much, right? It's too much. Yeah, it's exactly 8 times. Yeah. We're gonna leave it, guys. What other option do we have? Oh, there is another option, guys. There is another option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? Why not? Why not a big leading diagonal? Here we go. Yeah, that is a good one. What if we have a zigzag correction? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is looking a little bit impulsive, but let me check. A, B, and a C can be. It can be an impulse correction or extended wave C. And then correction, and then zigzag, another impulse, correction, impulse. So yeah, that is a possibility, I would say. Okay, let's leave this as a scenario, guys. In this case, yeah, we were successful to bring, of course, a wave 2, at least. I mean, there is some scenarios, right? That it might give us possibilities that, no, this is a wave 2 and not a wave B. And you would like to have a wave 2, guys, because a wave 2 is going to bring you to the all-time high, while the wave B will not bring you there. And this is a problem. So now, if we take the fib levels taken from the low to the top here, having wave 2, here we go. We got it. Okay. So now we're okay. We can say, okay, that FET took the fib levels required, and we move toward the upside. Of course, not on the logarithmic, guys. Only on the linear, even. And that's why I'm insisting on this scenario to have one, because, I mean, on the linear, even not reaching it, that is crazy, right? All right, so this is a possible scenario, meaning for FET, we might move toward the upside. Let's go to the daily. If this is your wave 1, 2, for example, and we take our wave 3 toward the upside, wave 3, here we go. This is what we would like to see, guys. Let's go logarithmic to see it nicer. 1.618, taking the all-time high. This is what we would like to see. Because if you take it as a wave B zigzag, look what do you get. 1-to-1 fib level below the all-time high. Big difference, right? Very big difference. So we would like to have a wave 2 definitely, because even after a wave 2, this is your wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay? And I believe it might have started, guys. So yeah, very interesting. Let's leave this scenario. Very nice. We just created live. So we're gonna keep this alternative wave 2 or bullish, just wave 2. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is for FET. FET is very bullish on the lower time frame. I would say, yeah, this is an impulse toward the upside. I think the correction took the low. As you can see, this is the most low you got, and now you start a wave 1, 2 here toward the upside. Okay, so yeah, I believe that this was a part of the correction here. By taking the low there, we have invalidated a wave 2. Yeah, and FET needed, guys, because FET didn't do anything as correction, and that's why it was necessarily to take this low, guys. Yeah, it was necessary to take it, and that means, of course, right now with FET you have started a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Okay, very interesting for FET, very different than the other coins. And this correction has finished as a potentially WX and a Y here, or A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, this is an impulse. Okay, here we go. A, B, and a C. We have finished over there the correction, and we finish it with a wave 2. How is your correction unfolding here? A wave A impulse, wave B correction. You have 1 A, B, C for the wave 2, wave 3 given, wave 4 not interfering with the zone 1, perfect, and finally wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, taking the low perfectly, and then starting an impulse towards the upside after taking the 0.38. Very nice. Yeah, FET is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Normally, FET was very weak in the past. I don't know why. Especially here, it was very weak, and everyone was upset about FET performance and so on. And but now it shows a lot of strength. It's very interesting. First time I see it so strong. Yep, very nice. I mean, it should be an indication. Yeah, it should be an indication that yes, we are moving toward the upside in very bullish scenario. Cool. That was for FET. I think we took a long time for FET, but very interesting. By the way, FET on Discord, FET is one of the most, where we put it, I forgot even where I put it. The revenue of the altcoins, guys, the most profitable. Here we go there. Projected revenue on most bullish alts, of course, TP1, TP2. Render, probably 200, 45, 400. SUI is gonna be around the 115, 150. Of course, you can see all of them, but FET, very huge. 469%, 600% as revenue. Very crazy for FET as a revenue. I don't know why. It's the chart. Nothing is like very weird. But look, just simply here, by taking now wave 3, look at this number, 450 almost. This is what I was mentioning there, yeah? And if we continue for a wave 5, which is TP2, you might reach the 600%. Yeah, this is only the wave 3, 1.618, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 might reach the 600%, guys. Very interesting. Yeah, so those are the possibilities for it. That's why I was like looking what's going on in FET, and I'm insisting to have a 1-2 scenario because it looks very bullish. FET on ETH blockchain, if I am not wrong, and ETH is bullish right now, so could be the reason. Oh yeah, I mean, all the crypto market, I would say, is bullish. Yes, I mean, We're gonna see Ethereum also is very bullish. That's very true. But I think that each coin right now is very bullish. Let's take a look at SUI. But the thing is the chart. Again, the chart shows something different than the others. The other coins. Like for example, if you take SUI, guys, our targets for SUI for this bull run is from here to the 1.618, 236%. That's a big difference with FET, right? And this is the point that I'm highlighting on it. And like, that is a big difference with revenue. And of course, I mean, no financial advice, guys, but this maybe can of course give you advantage or give you a better insights, and of course where to invest. Yeah, so this is the idea. Cool. All right. So SUI is also very bullish. Obviously, we finished a wave one. On the daily, we have double 1 2. And we're looking for 1 2 3 4 5 right now to finish. Of course, whether we are in a wave 3 because you have double 1 2 and then 3 4 5 4 5, or we are in a potentially ABC zigzag, wave B given 1 2 3 4 5 for a wave C. Okay, wave C targets are 1-to-1 fib level, and that's why also you saw on the Discord 150 almost %, which it might be of course the wave C. Yeah, in case we are in a bigger impulse, meaning wave 3, you would like to see of course 250. All right, that's why I wrote yeah, on SUI 115 150. I think this can be even higher for a wave 3 in case. Yeah, so this is probabilities for SUI. Now, if I take even this one, yeah, if we are in a big wave 1 2 here, 1 2, this is your target. But now I would like to see some confluence, since we probably got a wave 2 here, 1 2. All right, yeah, we might get even higher. We might get an extended wave 3. Here we go. 1.618, $12 or $13. In confluence with the 2.618 taken from the 1 2 3. Very bullish, guys. That is incredible. Yeah, so let's move inside it to see what's going on. Today, of course, I am also trading with SUI. Very interesting. I don't know why we have an expanding flat. I don't know why. I was expecting to finish the wave 5 because you have 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Your wave 5 has turned 1 2 3 4 as an expanding flat. I don't know why. Okay, it might be 1 2 3 4 5 ending diagonal, probably. Okay, somehow like this. Because it didn't finish a nice impulse, and it has transformed to corrective, meaning still looking for higher, but in a different shape, meaning of course something like this, ending diagonal. Yeah, so potentially this is what it is looking for. Because also if you see on the 15-minute chart, you don't have an impulse here. Yeah, it's very clear, 3 waves. Okay, meaning 3 waves down, 3 waves up here, and then finishing kind of like wave C, A, B, and a C, and then moving for higher. It's not the wave 2 yet. That means it's not the wave 2 yet, because you cannot also take this as 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. What is the 4 5s, right? And if you are in 1 2 3 4 5, wave 1 2 3 4 and a 5, you don't have a wave 5 also here. So this whole thing is not finished even, and therefore I believe that this is kind of like a zigzag, that it might of course be a wave 1, and now you are working on the wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. This is what I think, unless something very corrective is unfolding here. Very corrective, meaning like 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1 2 3 4 5 to get deeper, and then moving toward the upside again. This is a bearish possibility. Okay, Not bearish, short-term bearish, of course. But yeah, I think that it's still, of course, looking for higher, guys, sooner or later. All right, so that is for Sui. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, man. Please do render. We do render. We're gonna do it right now. Right, so we have started, I think, for Sui at 35 or less a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Now we are at 40. All right, so let's see render as well. Jordi, can look at QNT if you have time. QNT, here we go. All right, so we were render, right? Yes. Okay. So render, yeah, it looks like it finished almost wave 1, probably. Let me check on our scenario. This one. Okay, 1 hour. Here we go. All right, yes. So basically, we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We finish wave 1. We have a bottom for wave 2, even without reaching the 0.618. Very interesting. And we see this form V shape, right? And also head and shoulder. And then moving toward the upside. So probably we have bottomed, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, that this is a finished impulse. Now we're gonna move inside it a little bit for micros. Invalidation not taken yet. Here we go, invalidation of bullish in case we still have a wave 4 and a 5. Why? Because if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, this is your wave 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5, then finished, yes. But I don't know why I still see this not very impulsive. I still see it as ABC expanding flat or a wave 1, 2, meaning ABC, sorry, ABC. Because it's gonna be like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Very impulsive, of course. I mean, in all case scenarios, you have finished an impulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very obvious. But this one is very interesting to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very long. Overlapping, meaning this is your wave 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5 also, yeah. That's why wave 5 is longer than wave 3 as well, in case that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's not really working so much, yeah. I don't like it so much. I see it corrective still, and might still unfold something towards the upside, yeah. It might still do something for higher. Let me check a little bit the KGT just for some insights also on Bitcoin. Okay, we have a bearish signal, so we might have topped, guys, for the wave 1. Oh, Bitcoin, I think, took the high, right? So if it took the high, then therefore, here we go, yes. Okay, so he took the high, guys, yeah, and here we go. We got the signal, and it is a zigzag. So this diagonal is done. Okay, so you finished probably a wave 1 here. Okay, guys, probably we have finished wave 1. And we got the signal also on KGT, so we have a bearish signal, okay, in conversion still. So we're gonna get wave 2, but no, don't be afraid. It's gonna be a wave 2. You are already impulsive. We have even a bigger impulse as a wave 1. All right. I would like to check on Sui just to check what is going on. Also, yeah, it is bearish. Okay. Because the price action is weird here, yeah. So that's why I just need some. Okay, looks bearish. I don't know why. Okay, it might be a bigger correction. It might be a bigger correction, guys. Okay, it's a bigger correction. And it can be the wave 2, by the way, right? Can be. So yeah, that is for SUI. Render, we are looking also, I think we were in the middle of render. Yeah, it's finished. And render is finished. Yeah, we already said that it's done. And I think that, okay, those are the micros where I was following it yesterday. I did not update it, but here we go. Okay, I do this micro just for me. I don't bother you with it on the channel because it's too much, but it's very interesting to see it, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so we're done. We finished as this impulse. We are looking right now for a wave 2. And yes, this is a wave 4. No need for it. Wave 2, 3.75. Okay, 3.75 is the target. And that means, okay, guys, this might be, of course, on render is a little bit clearer. It might be, of course, an impulse, correction impulse. Don't forget, it's gonna be very fast. It's not gonna wait for your morning coffee on Monday. Okay, I believe so, guys. It's not gonna wait for that, and it might start today night. It might start tomorrow morning or afternoon. Okay, morning. This is what I believe. Wave 2, yeah, timing, as you can see, it's not so far, guys. It's not so far. Which is Sunday, 6:55 minute at night. Here we go. You see? Sunday. So probably we might finish a very fast zigzag and then start the move toward the upside before the Monday morning coffee. Right? So be careful, guys. Yeah, so you don't want to miss it. You want to be in. Right? Okay, guys, so that was for render. Let's see Ethereum. 47 for Ethereum. Okay. Vittorio, welcome, man. Nice to see you. Vito, I think you are one of our members. Yes, in the Discord. Welcome, man. Nice to see you. All right, Ethereum. Let's see Ethereum. In Ethereum, let's go 2 hours chart and see what is going on, what we were expecting. Very interesting, by the way. Ethereum finished in kind of like very interesting wave 5, which is your wave 1. But what is much more incredible is, as Daniel said, like it's doing the same as Ethereum, and I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. It didn't reach yet the wave 2 minimum requirement and also the minimum time in case that this is your wave 1. Okay, now maybe it's waiting also for the Sunday to make a bigger correction, same as FET. Maybe, guys, those two might still be looking for lower, since right now SUI and Render and most of the altcoins are looking for a wave 2 as well. Maybe Ethereum and FET to join the group or join the path, the same path. They are still looking for a major wave 2. Major wave 2 meaning after a major wave 1, because the other altcoins made a major wave 1 2, and now they are in a smaller wave 1 2 to launch a wave 3 very massive toward the upside. So Ethereum and FET both are still in the major wave 2, which they did not reach the perfect level of it. Unless, again, we have to be careful that it might be, of course, a wave B. Yeah, so, and there is a very important scenario for Ethereum here, that it might be, of course, in a wave B, which is on the daily, right? We can see it exactly here, which is the triangle, right? In a triangle where you have A, B, C, D, and a E, you would like to see, of course, a zigzag for a wave D. Very interesting, right? Yes, so very interesting. Now on the daily, yeah, what if we are 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 even? Yeah, so very interesting. Is that can be a scenario on the 2 hour chart? Sometimes in the live stream, guys, I see things I never see it even alone. Okay, 1 2 1 2 3 3 4 5. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Yes. Okay. So 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. So yes, we should be in a wave 4. Why I don't have this as a wave 1? Ah, okay. I didn't took this as a wave 1, guys. First, because we didn't touch the 0.38. Sorry, sometimes, of course, guys, many charts in my life. Sometimes I forget why, and I have to research again. So 0.38, I left it there to remember. Meaning this is not a wave 1. We can consider this probably even as a wave 3, 4, and a 5. That this is your wave 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing as ending diagonal. Meaning you can even consider this here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave 3 is longer. I already checked that before. So it is longer than wave 1. So it is allowed. Very, very weird impulse, of course. Wave 3, wave 4, very sideways, and then moving wave 5. Yeah, that is possible scenario. But also I would say, yeah, it's hard to take it as wave 2 here. It's hard a little bit. Aladdin, hello. How are you doing, man? I'm good, thank you. And how you doing too? Are you enjoying the weekend and ready for the bull run? TG was asking for your thoughts on WIF. Yes, let's put WIF. Here we go. Don't forget also WIF is being so much analyzed on X. Yeah, it's one of the main coins for X. So if you're interested, WIF and Popcat, because I know you love those two as well. SPX 6900 Dogecoin also on WIF on X. So if you find some extra time, please have a look on it. Yes, sure, man, with pleasure. AB, thank you so much. May you check the wave 2 levels for SUI. We just did. Was the top on wave 1. We just did. You can check SUI on 35 minutes. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that is for Ethereum. I think Ethereum still needs some lows. And then move toward the upside, guys. But at the end, we're moving higher. There is no doubt here. There is no doubt that we are bullish, but I'm just trying to be very precise. This is the thing. I think we might still get the low 0.38 and explode towards the upside. Whether we have two scenarios, you have potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Or you have a finished impulse wave 1, you're looking for wave 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So both are bullish, guys. So no worries here so much. AB, I mean retracement level. Okay, let's see, Sui. You mean right now on the current price action, maybe? You mean? Yeah, so what about it? I think, yeah, as I mentioned, like, it can be, there is two possibilities. It can be that you have finished expanding flat, you're moving toward the upside one more leg, or simply it is a bigger correction starting with an expanding flat. In both case scenarios, it's gonna go bullish. But in this case scenario where you are finishing expanding flat, another structure, sorry guys, another structure, and then moving toward the downside. Okay, this is the worst case scenario actually for some lows, yeah, and then continuation for higher. The things are very bullish in all case scenarios, and I'm not scared to be bearish, meaning 1, 2 here, if this is also the question, because you finished correctively here. This belongs to this wave over there. Okay, so you wouldn't be so worried. You don't have to be so worried. That means we didn't top. Yes, probably yes. We didn't top. Currently, you didn't invalidate also the bullish. Yeah, so meaning if you are still here in kind of 1, 2, maybe here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I don't know. That is something still looking for higher. I would say, okay, if you take this one, then we make sure that you're done over there. Maybe this is an impulse finished very internally. It doesn't looks like really nice impulse. Yeah, so because this looks like triangle, by the way, I'm gonna explain. So invalidation of a bullish in case we're still looking for higher, guys. Yeah, so the price is at 3.2. Basically, you might be here in a finished triangle. Okay, and like here we go. Like you have A, B, C, D, and an E, very choppy, and then moving for higher. But this, like even on the 5-minute chart, you cannot see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it expanding diagonal? Well, probably. Yeah, so there is no other explanation. Expanding diagonal, very rare case, but yeah, it can be. But I'm afraid of this right now. Guys, let's get some insights also from MACD and RSI. I'm also lost what is going on here. I mean, this is an expanding diagonal, which is the only way that we can finish it. But I'm gonna check if we really still looking for higher here and something else is unfolding. Let me clean up and see the price action. Guys, that is a big divergence. Bullish. Yeah, that is a big divergence. Here we go. Here we go. You see? It's a huge one. It's a huge one. And you finished, probably you finished ABC. So you finished a structure and you got the signal. Momentum decreasing on the MACD, meaning we are on the low in the RSI, meaning higher. Guys, that is more, as I'm saying, there is no, don't be scared. It's simply very bullish. Simply very bullish now. I'm not a moon boy, but I'm just saying that the things are very, very strong toward the upside. Okay, everything. Elliott wave, MACD, KGT, RSI, everything, guys. I don't know what to say. It's simply bullish. Now even I don't scratch so much my brain in some annoying potential waves here. I don't scratch so much. I just know that okay, everything is looking great. You already have a big wave 1 impulse. You have an impulse here. You have your wave 2, which is already corrective. You start on a smaller time frame, even another impulse, which you're looking for a correction, and then simply toward the upside. Everything is just directing the things for higher. And just want to start wave 2 and end it, then start wave 3. Yeah, of course, it depends on your strategy, bro. But for me, in this case scenario, I don't ask so much where I enter, where I don't enter. It's a very easy trade, honestly. I don't want to sound but no financial advice, guys. But you just want to be in. This is the thing. Let's see Solana. Let's check Solana. All right, so Solana, Solana on the daily is not very bullish. Solana as revenue is very low, guys. Be careful. It's not really profitable as much as other coins, in my opinion, of course. No financial advice again. But why I'm saying this? Because the following. Here we go. You are looking in all scenarios right now. You are looking at, of course, potential 3 ways toward the downside, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, impulse, wave A or wave 1, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, impulse, meaning finished zigzag. You finished a wave A in the white scenario. You're looking for a wave B, 3 waves down, and wave C toward the upside. This is the first one. The second scenario is that you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, a leading diagonal for a wave 1. Leading diagonal, you are looking for a wave 4. The wave 4 has to be 3 waves down, ABC. then having a wave 4, 4 and a 5, right? Targets, same targets. Those are the perfect target for a wave 4 in leading diagonal, by the way. If we are in an impulse wave 1, wave 2, impulse wave 1, wave 2 again, minimum target for wave 2 is 0.38, meaning 75, you have to visit it sooner or later. What does it mean sooner? Sooner means directly move towards the downside. Later, meaning one more leg up to finish a wave B in a regular flat, and then moving down for the 75, which it should be equal to this one. And that's why if you take simply by drawing it, guys, it's very obvious. Yeah, you take the same leg, you put it exactly on the 75, 0.38 Fib level, you get almost the high of the next leg here. Okay, and that's why I see Solana not taking the all-time high. And everyone might be surprised. Oh, why Solana didn't take the high? All the altcoin did, right? It's just the chart. Simply, it is the chart. Okay, Ong Wai Hung, welcome, man. I tried some Chinese before, so welcome to the channel. WIF is already in. Yeah, with pleasure, man. You're very welcome to the channel as well. All right. Yeah, so that's why Solana, I'm probably is in a wave B and a wave C. Yeah, so therefore one more leg higher, but it might not take the high, and of course we might move towards the downside. Mupi, how you doing, buddy? AVAX, with pleasure. All right. Yeah, so this is for Solana. Let's check a quick, of course, the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, we have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, which is, let me check. Okay, yes. So we are in a probable. Okay, this is alternative scenario. Sorry, guys. This is just for me trying to brainstorm. Okay, so this is the scenario that I'm looking for. Sorry, also a lot of micros. I'm gonna remove this, it's too much. Okay, so we have finished here potentially, yes, blue zone finally. Here we go. Wave B, wave 2, okay. We finished finally, of course, in the blue zone as expected. And we are looking at an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, that this might be a big A, B, and a C toward the downside as a wave 2. Because obviously we have finished a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very clear already. Yeah, you have a wave 2, 1 candle, red. You have your wave 4, 2 candles. This is exactly what you would like to see. Double time of a wave 2. So even without entering inside it, I already checked everything from outside. Yeah, so this already, of course, impulsive, finished A, B, C, you'll finish wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Internally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Even this is an impulse. Incredible. Is it a finished 1, 2, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is a question right now. This is a question, guys. You might be bullish directly from now, so be careful. It might be finished impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Thinking that, oh, we're still correcting a bigger correction, and then boom. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is very corrective, guys. This is very corrective. It's not impulsive, honestly. This is an impulsive one. And it looks like another 1, 2. So be careful. We might be in double 1, 2 here for Solana. And we might move higher very soon. Okay, so 1, 2. This is the highest possibility here. And that because of the price action, yeah? Impulse, very corrective. I'm looking for higher. Very simple. 3, 4, and a 5. Brackets wide. Good. Looks like we are in the same boat. Yes, DG. All right. Okay, so Solana is very bullish right now. But you know, on the daily, on the daily, don't forget this for Solana. Be precautious with it. I'm looking for higher right now just to finish a wave B. And then probably we're gonna move for lower. Now, if of course there is a scenario where you take the all-time high, guys, with Solana, which is an expanding flat, A, B, and a C expanding flat. In an expanding flat, don't forget that rather than 1-to-1 fib level, we transfer to 1.618 as a fib levels. Meaning if you take this high, expanding flat, look where we come back. It doesn't matter. It's the same. It's still corrective. Even if the wave B goes higher and very high even, yeah, it can still bring you back with a 1.618 for a wave C exactly to the scenario. So yeah, why therefore risking it? Because wave B can be short, can be long, nobody knows. Right? It's different than having impulsive structure, already having a wave 1, finished wave 2, and then moving toward the upside. That's different, totally different perspective, guys. Yeah. While, you know, FET, render, injective, what else? That's it. Have the same structure here, all of them, and they finished the blue box of opportunity after 1-2, 1-2 potentially, and you know the all possibilities in the bullish and moving for higher, much secured that okay, I'm gonna take the all-time high. I'm very sure, but with Solana, it's a questionable. You can take it with an expanding flat simply, but you're moving down again. Cool. That was for Solana. We start, I think, at 52 maybe. All right. Okay, guys, let's run a little bit with it. We take a lot of time here. Okay, so let's see Tau. Okay, so Tau is also very interesting. On the daily, of course, you are looking for higher. Tau is very bullish. We have 1-2 probably, and maybe another 1-2 3 4 5 toward the upside. However, because of the wave 2, it took the 886 even very close to take the low in few cents. The scenarios is shifting to 1-2 3 4 and a 5 ending diagonal. In this ending diagonal that you are looking here to the yellow lines, might be of course kind of like, it looks for you like a sideways, can be looking like sideways, but it might be of course an ending diagonal, guys. Wave 3 can be of course a zigzag as an A, B, and a C. And if we move inside it, of course, you will see that you might have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. Wave 2 not reaching, same as our friends FET and Ethereum. Yeah, on the logarithmic we did not reach the 0.38, and that means of course that why I cannot access logarithmic. Okay, here we go. On the linear you reach it. Okay, so that is more than enough for me. On the linear chart, we reach the wave 2, 0.38, and we're looking, of course, for lower. All right. So this is basically fine. And don't forget that it can be a wave B, yeah, because you might be in a wave 3 of ending diagonal. You would like to see, of course, a zigzag. Okay. However, minimum target for Tau is, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level or this zone. Taking the high. I would say taking the high would be great. You can take even the 1-to-1 fib level with the wave 3, by the way. With the new rules of Elliott Wave International, wave 3 is allowed to take the 1-to-1, and even a little bit higher can be possible, but not overshooting, of course, yeah? Meaning 785 can be very possible. Meaning the estimated or projected revenue can be 120 somehow like this. For Tau, 130 to 115. Don't forget those are taken a little bit from lower. Lower meaning this 0.38 here. Okay. All right, that was for Tau. So we still in a good path. Did we analyze the hourly? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, I think, guys, I think even 1, 2, 1, 2 here is unfolding. Okay, on major coins. Yeah, probably. It's looking bullish. This is a kind of like impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, let me just check one thing. Wave B. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, it's an expanding diagonal also, probably. A, B, and a C. 2, 3, 4. It interfered already. I cannot take it as 1, 2, 3. Therefore, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 3 interfered. Everything, yeah, overlapping, guys. So corrective, unless 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3 is very longer than wave 1, but still can be. Okay, so be careful from the leading diagonal, okay, for wave 1 here. Probably can be possibility, but the wave 3 is very long. Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't like this new rule also with Elliott wave so far so much. I would prefer to keep the same rule, original one, but this looks very impulsive. Okay, let's check some also a little bit indicators. Okay, that is a bearish, yeah, a bearish signal from there, which played, but right now, yeah, right now it's showing some strengths, okay, but it's not very strong bullish. It's not very strong. I'm not sure. It might, of course, be in false signal or something like this. On the 1 hour, okay, on the 1 hour, it looks like continuing simply the trend towards the upside, guys. Okay, you don't have any bearish signals, honestly, and also you have continuation from lower. So that looks like the price is still looking for higher. Yeah, it's defining the direction of the price. All right, guys. So yeah, so Tau still probably in 1, 2, 1, 2. Therefore, be careful from the leading diagonal in this case, as per Elliott wave. All right, so that is for Tau. Let's see XRP. We didn't do XRP this week. I don't know. You don't like it so much, guys, on the channel. It's very rare that you ask for it. But let's take a look. So XRP, I understand why you might not like it. It's very sideways. I also don't like it so much, honestly. I mean, it's not really nice for trading. It is just much more better for spot holders because you don't know when it explodes. Mostly, of course, it is very sideways. But here we go. We are still looking for higher in 1, 2, 3. This wave 4 is still boring and, of course, unfolding. Now, do we have the same as the altcoins, a formation of a wave 1, 2? Well, yeah, very possible. Can be. So we saw a formation of 1, 2 here. One as a leading diagonal, probably 1, 2, and then 3, 4 invalidation. So yeah, again, not really nice to see. Yeah, that's why I don't like it as well. It looks like leading diagonal here, wave A, B, and a C. Still meaning corrective, unless we are looking for something ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, but still too early to call it. Currently, he's still correcting as well on the lower time frame. I don't see a very clear impulse. Well, yes, that is an impulse, honestly. That is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very corrective. You're still looking for higher. And probably this is impulsive as well, meaning 1 2, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5, and it looks like a zigzag probably, or a bigger impulse. Let me check. Wave 2, yeah, you didn't reach on the logarithmic, neither on the linear, okay, meaning wave B potentially. This is 1 2 3 4 5 wave B, okay. PK, hello. Can you check ACH? We can check, of course, with pleasure. All right, let's move on with virtuals. This is a ticking bomb also. All right. By the way, most of our main coins on this channel are ticking bombs. If you have realized, this was my plan. I hope that you like it, guys. I think you have realized the change on the channel, that we don't do like chaotic things anymore. We put the most strongest coins, yeah, and that might perform on your trading, guys. I think it should be right. Okay, so we were, sorry, I forgot. Virtuals. All right, virtuals. Here we go. Okay, so virtuals is a very strong one. We are looking here. Let me just organize the things. Here we go. All right, so we are looking on the daily where we have an impulse 1 2 3 4 5 as highest possibility. Of course, it can be a wave A, guys, in a zigzag, but how much possible that this is a big zigzag, right? So a higher possibility, of course, that it is a wave 3. Anyway, wave 4 is very corrective, did not interfere with zone 1. Better confirmation that we are in an impulse. And even if we are in A, B, and a C, the wave C is looking for higher. So there is no fear here to be, of course, in the bullish side, because in any case, if we are ABC or we are in 1 2 3 4 5, we're looking for the all-time high. And much more confirmation was given with an impulsive wave 1 2 3 4 5. Very interesting that we did not reach yet the 0.32 as well. Do we have still a move toward the downside, guys? Well, yeah, probably can be, but on the linear, I cannot risk it. Yeah, on the linear chart, again, I cannot risk it. And I see ABC finished, hitting the 0.38, and this is exactly where you might see, of course, higher prices. Now, if we move inside it, of course, on the 2 hours chart to see, of course, what do we have here. So as you can see, very nice impulse 1 2, yeah, and then you have 3 4 and a 5 probably finished here. And you can say, of course, this is a W, X, and a Y, because you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 3 ways down again, meaning wave Y, reaching the 0.32, 38, sorry, as per linear chart probably here. Why it doesn't show it on the 1 hour? Let me check. Okay, I think on the daily I took it from the high. Very interesting. Yeah. That's the thing also. I'm thinking again, same problem. 1 2 3 4 5. No, it cannot be. Also on the linear, yeah, and on the logarithmic. Okay. Very interesting, but well, on the 1 hour chart, I cannot risk it, guys. It is very impulsive. It's an impulse, yeah. It might be a wave B or it can be a wave 2, very shallow, but it's not, it's a guideline at the end. It's not a rule, but yeah, preferably to see it, guys, to see the 0.38. Very interesting, unless everything is so bullish, is incredibly bullish, yeah, like, I would say, that is, how to say, like, the market is hungry for bullish, okay? And everyone is buying like crazy, okay? Not allowing to reach the 0.38. This is what does it mean? I mean, if you don't get this level, that means, of course, it's very bullish. And this is an impulse. I cannot deny this, unless something is still hiding for us for the next week, which it can be, guys, and ABC, of course, moving for higher, and still one more leg towards the downside to finish this wave 2. knowing that the time required is done, is finished, is taken. Okay, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, I think the first scenario is that the market is hungry for bullish, guys. Okay, so 1 hour 19. Okay. I mean, guys, you know, it's crypto market. Everyone just wait for these lows. I mean, at the end, it's not a something rocket science that we do here. Just looking at the chart, every chart, we are already in the low. So, is it something genius if we are bullish? Of course not, right? So this is the thing. Now we are looking for AI, right? So AI. Let's see AI. Okay. AI took exactly the fib levels. Finally, we see something taking the fib levels exactly as expected. Wave 2, wave 1 given here. This is very corrective, very nice to see. Of course, A, B, and a C finished, of course, as of course, yeah, as impulse, yeah, without invalidation here, and then of course finishing wave 2. Very nice, very perfect, I would say. And moving toward the upside. Okay, so moving toward the upside here after having a potential, let's see inside it. That is still looking suspicious as on the 1 hour chart. Let me check. Let me remove this. Okay, this is 3 waves, zigzag. Okay, obviously it looks like we are in a leading diagonal. Okay, because this is a zigzag. Wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, incredible. What is that? That looks like an impulse. Yeah, very massive drop, but it looks impulsive and then reversed, took the high. How much tricky is this? Oh my god. That is very rare to see something like this. It looks like a clear impulse. Is there a signal inside? Ah, okay. So ABC, yeah, the wave 1 is looking 3 waves, but this drop is, I don't know what it is. Crazy. Yeah. Okay. Probably we are looking for a leading diagonal. If we are still corrective, which I doubt it, if we are still corrective for AI, 4 and a 5. Okay, meaning one more leg. Can be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, wave 4 and a 5, probably. Okay, so be careful. We might have, of course, one more leg towards the downside for AI. Don't know why, but yeah, it can be bullish, of course, meaning key levels to know what is going on, if we are bearish or not, meaning one more leg. Here we go. Wave 4 as diagonal. Well, we're already there and we start to move toward the upside as expected. But if you reach below 0.20, which is this one, I would say, yeah, the diagonal anyway get invalidated. Okay, so the price diving lower than this, it will make anyway your diagonal destroyed. Okay, so basically this is the key. Yeah, I would say 0.2, meaning one more leg toward the downside. Yeah, I think so, guys, because this looks also corrective. Or ABC wave 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very interesting. Can be a wave 1, wave 2, of course. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, 2. Yeah, very interesting. So you have to watch this, be careful. If we don't continue toward the upside right now, obviously because we have a correction, and of course you took the time required, it should move toward the upside. If not, it might be bearish, guys. Okay, one more low, not bearish, short term. Okay, all right. Yep, that was for AI. Let's start with the special request we have at 1 hour 25. FARTCOIN. KRZ, please VELO, look at VELO, okay? Look at okay, one one special request, bro. VELO or VRA? Maybe VELO is better. Knowing that VRA was also good, but I don't know what's going on at the end. I removed VRA from our trusted list, yeah, because it's not a good chart. But we're gonna make a quick update for you, but I never do videos for it, of course. Okay, so FARTCOIN. All right. FARTCOIN was very bullish while all the altcoins dropping before 2 days. I think on Discord we laughed about it. This is I think it's a joke. They use it as a joke, something like when the whole crypto market dump, FARTCOIN move up. All right, so that's funny. All right, so okay, so I'm gonna remove this. All right, so basically on the daily, yeah, this is a daily. On the daily, we are very bullish. Of course, you have an impulse toward the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish wave 1 or wave A. So a beautiful chart, I would say. A, B, and a C, of course. Wave B, wave 2 finished. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You would like to see the wave 5 extended, taking the all-time high at least. Okay? Invalidation of this scenario is taking the zone 1. Meaning if we dump with FARTCOIN taking the invalidation of bullish at this price, this might be your bearish scenario. What does it mean? That means that you are in A, B, and a C because you finished only 3 waves up and then you move down. Once you take this price directly, you make sure that you are corrective toward the downside, okay? Because something is not finished. Invalidation of bullish. Currently, you're still bullish. You're looking for higher. This is looking, of course, corrective. Let's move inside it. On the 1 hour chart, this is looking very promising. Of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 5. It looks like it has been a long time we didn't do FARTCOIN, so here we go. This, yeah, already reached wave C, wave B, therefore here. A. Yeah, A. I would say A here, wave B there. Yeah, because this is five waves. This is also 5 waves exactly. So in case that this turns into a zigzag, okay, it might be that you are corrective. But currently, you have to be careful here because this is looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's dive deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is a clear impulse, guys. So be careful. Yeah, I mean, because as I just mentioned the joke, yeah, I mean, the crypto market was dumping, FARTCOIN was pumping toward the upside. Now it might turn the opposite, so be careful. Yeah, so sometimes it works like this psychologically, okay? Traders become serious. No time for memes, right? So be careful. All right, so it might be ABC as well, but you don't want to see invalidation again. Okay, so let's put it on the 1 hour chart. Oh, wait. Okay. Something. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit. Why we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is only one leg. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I was like a little bit lost, but everything is right as explained. Let me put this in a smaller and adjust the counting here. Mini white. Okay. So we have wave 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So you have also the impulse. That's what was missing and was lost. All right. So wave 4. If it is a zigzag, be careful. Invalidation, as mentioned. All right. Invalidation of bullish. Okay. Invalidation of bullish is this price. Okay. 0.64. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with it, yeah, because it's a very strong impulse, meaning if you get a wave B and then you get wave C, yeah, so be careful. It can take the 1-to-1 fib level. Let's see a zigzag. Here we go. Yeah. So far, if you move down for a wave B from here, that's definitely an invalidation. What you would like to see the wave B moving toward the upside at least, yeah, like at least to 1.38 to prevent the 1-to-1 fib level from taking the invalidation, meaning you would like to see this B and a C, okay, for a wave 4. So you would like to see higher prices right now. If not, that's not good, okay, be careful with it. All right, that was it for FARTCOIN. Let's see Pepe. 1 hour 30. Okay, so Pepe. All right, with Pepe, let me put the daily. Here we go. All right, very nice chart for Pepe. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 waves up from the beginning of the chart. This is exactly what I love to see, which is a wave 1, wave A, meaning direction of the main chart, all of it in the all-time history is toward the upside. Now, of course, we might be in a big correction, ABC, 0.38, but don't forget this is the logarithmic for the fibs. If you go on the linear, you will see even that we hit the 0.786 on the linear. Look how much difference it is. But yeah, don't forget that this is a massive drop, right? And that means, of course, it's time to move for higher for Pepe, right? For another move. And I would say, of course, the wave 2 is done, is finished, is even like till the end. And then you're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. On the 2 hours chart, here we go. We are looking at 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 towards the upside. I know a lot of fib levels. Let's clean up. This one has to stay. Okay. All right. So yeah, we are currently in potential double 1-2s, or you might be also as well in a wave A, B, and a C toward the upside. Yeah. So meaning A 3 ways down, and then C toward the upside, or W, X, and Y. Don't forget this can be also. But higher possibility is, of course, for the bullish guys. Invalidation. Of course, we have lower invalidation here. We cannot see it, but I think it's gone. It's finished. Invalidation for the main bullish scenario here is taking this price. So invalidation of bullish. All right, here we go. Yep. So very interesting. Yeah. So this is an old one. We can remove it. Now, yeah, taken. Invalidation of bullish, I think this was from the last analysis, is taken, guys. Invalidation of bullish. We were estimating 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, yeah, it took the invalidation, meaning, of course, we're not in 1, 2, 1, 2 anymore. So everything here is deleted. This is your wave 4, one more low. And it was expected as well for the bearish. So basically, we have finished right now, finally, a very nice structure in an ending diagonal for a wave C in A, B, and a C. Here we go. So this is your diagonal. This is your wave A. This is your wave B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave C, wave 4 finished nicely without invalidation. Cool. We're moving for higher. It's time to move for higher, and this is where what we are looking at. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction. Yeah, potentially leading diagonal, because Pepe loves leading diagonals. Already you saw it on the chart, I think, from my lines. So probably a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, you can take it double 1, 2, but I think that it is a leading diagonal. Okay, so Let's see. One more high. Just 1 second, guys. I would like to check on the copy trades, just to take a look because we're taking time. Okay, great. All right. Yeah. So let's continue after Pepe. We have SPX at 1 hour 35. Here we go. 6,900. All right. So MT, hello. How you doing, buddy? Injective. We didn't do injective today. Yeah, it's very interesting. Also, injective is a ticking bomb. We're gonna see this. Yep. All right. So we are in SPX. SPX is one of the main coin for X. Also, always updated on X. So don't forget to follow. Also, is very interested in SPX 6,900. Same as for Pepe. The ultimate target for Pepe. Very nice question. Let's give it to you very fast. Okay, we are on the daily. That's good. Daily. Okay, if this is 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay. Basically, it's not that easy to say, but if this is the main 1 2 here, this is your main impulse wave 3. You have, yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's not easy to say. Why? Because you have already double 1 2 1 2 3 already finished. Wave 4, wave 5 might be somewhere here, meaning wave 4, wave 5. I believe 2.618 taken from the 1 2 here, 3 4 and a 5. Okay, those are the potential targets. But you would, of course, it might be 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5. You would like to take the all-time high. Yeah, so I would say it should take the all-time high. Just take it as all-time high. All right, very probable. SPX. Sorry for SPX. Who's waiting for it? All right, I apologize. So 1 2 3 4 and a 5 for an impulse, of course. Obviously, it can be, don't forget, a wave A, B, and this is your wave C. Or it can be, of course, a big wave 1 as diagonal 1 2 3 4 and a 5, wave 1, wave 2, and then wave 3 4 and a 5. Okay, meaning impulsive in both case scenarios, bullish and bearish. You're looking to finish, of course, a wave 5. Don't forget, in a wave 5, just by taking the high is more than enough by finishing, of course, a 5-wave structure. Now, this is your key element. Do we have 5-wave structure finished? Obviously not. Okay, obviously not. We have a leading diagonal. No, that was expected as leading diagonal, but I don't like it. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Well, it can be, but let's check the length for wave 5. Here we go. Wave 5 diagonal. Oh, perfect targets. Okay, yes, it can be, guys. So it is. So it is 1 2. Your wave 3. This is your wave 4 here. It has been a long time, also not updated. 3 4 and a 5. Let's just use it, of course, for the leading diagonal. All right, meaning wave 1 2 here. Potentially 1 2 3 4 5 towards the upside. So now you have formed a wave 1. And that means you're still looking, of course, for higher after a correction for wave 2, probably. Okay, so higher probability is that you might be here 1 2 and then 3 4 5. Very choppy wave, I know, but this is a leading diagonal 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, targets are very clear. You need a wave 2 to be much more precise, but don't forget also that it might be 1 2. Yeah, how many 1 2s we want to count here? Yeah, it's hard to say. Don't forget this interfering here. That means it's not an impulse 1 2 3 4 5. Therefore, you have to count it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, which is impossible. Therefore, of course, A, B, and a C as a zigzag for a wave 3, correction, a zigzag for a wave 5, correction for a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is a most closest possibility. Most welcome, Daniello. Camel Blue, nice to see you, man. Camel Blue, I think you're always on the stock market channel. It's nice to see you here also on crypto. I didn't know that you're also interested in crypto. Nice to see you, man. All right, so you are saying global XMSCI Argentina, please. Here we go. You're asking for stocks. Yes, so buddy, this is the crypto channel, not the stock market channel. Stock market will be tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make a stream tomorrow, knowing there is a festival here for tomorrow as planned, but I'm gonna try to find some time, of course, for the stocks as well and forex. Yeah, cool, guys. SPX, QNT, let's take a look. So SPX already given, target given, and we're looking for higher, okay? QNT, which is, I think, Quantum called, yeah. Guys, is it this one? Is it this one? The meme coin, which it was released by a small, or I would say teenager. A coin was released by a teenager, and he how to say, he pulled the rug for everyone once it went higher, and just that the market and revenge from him, everyone started to buy it after he sold it, and it went very high. I'm not sure if this is the story of it. Please make sure to write it if it is. I don't know if you know the story even. It's very crazy. Yeah, so it's a teenager who made a coin. He has, of course, also like kind of social media platforms. I don't think YouTube, maybe YouTube, but I think he's more on social media. And he created a meme coin, and I think it was Quantum. I think I'm not sure, because this is what I remember. I heard the story a little bit 3-4 weeks ago, maybe. Yes, Daniel, say yes, and you are the king of meme coins, so I believe you. So yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, so this guy created this meme coin, and he pulled the rug, meaning when he created a coin, okay, he had a lot of all the coins that he released in the market or created for the market, he had a lot of quantity in his wallet. And when everyone started to buy it and it went very high, he sold all these coins, because of course the coins in his wallet went very high, and he pulled the rug. So he sold all these coins and he dropped everyone. And then he made another coin called I'm Sorry. He make a joke about it, so mocking about the people he stole their money, which is really impressive. What a word we become to. But yeah, so the market want to revenge from him, and he sold everything, and everyone bought it just to revenge from him that he sold it. Yeah, very interesting. This is a coin that is in the ISO 2022. I think so. I don't know what does it mean exactly, but it was an interesting story that I heard. Yeah, so would like to share it with you. And I think Quantum, something it has Quantum, and that's why. All right, so probably we are in a 3 ways toward the upside, wave A here, and obviously we are in a triangle A, B, C, D, and an E, and we're looking simply for higher. So the revenge still on, I would say. If that is the case, the revenge is still on, and he deserves it. So invalidation of bullish would be, of course, yes, invalidation of the triangle itself by taking the wave C here. And obviously we're moving toward the upside. There is no ABC, which is, of course, 3 ways up, 3 ways down as a scenario. You're simply looking for higher.
On the 1 hour chart, we have already probably an impulse here toward the upside. So let me just organize this. I didn't do it before, guys, for this one. So we have daily. All right, let's start a folder for the 1 hour, or 2 hours maybe is much better. Yes, 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, finished impulse, guys. Okay, so you have 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Okay, and probably you're looking for wave 2, obviously. Okay, let's put this in the white. Now you're looking for an ABC. Yeah, so A, B, and a C, I would say. Target should, of course, take the low here, 0.38 in a wave 2. Yeah, unless you're not done yet with this impulse, and that this wave 5 might be something as an ending diagonal, meaning finishing there. Interesting, right? So because I don't see a lot of weakness with this correction looks like just yeah, looking for higher again, and that because of the, yeah, it's a 3 waves up anyway. Yeah, 1 2 3 invalidation. Okay, yeah, it's still corrective, but it's not very strong, unless, of course, be careful, you might take a wave C down. Okay, so in bearish, of course, it's very obvious it is very short-term bearish, guys, in case it is bearish. And don't forget that, yeah, on the linear you are much closer for the 0.38. So meaning if you drop here, that's more than enough, you move towards the upside. Okay, so be careful, be on the right direction in both case scenarios, don't forget. Have a plan, strategy, no financial advice, of course, but you always want to be on the right direction in the main thing, I mean, on the daily. Yeah, so always check the daily and choose the direction. All right, Jordi, a message retracted. Bro, maybe you used a one word that it is forbidden for the channel. Just anti-scam words. Sorry, man. Maybe you have to rephrase. All right, so yeah, cool. That was for quantum. Let's see the whiff. All right, 40. I think that was 42 or something. Yeah. All right, let's see whiff. 1 hour 47. William Capwell, have a look at FLOKI. FLOKI. I think we don't have time anymore, bro. Sorry, man. A little bit late. Sorry, brother. Next time, with pleasure, of course, man. Yeah, next time. We still have a lot to do, and we are already in 2 hours. Yeah, so next time, with pleasure, bro. All right. So what do we have here? You know what? It's gonna be the last one. I don't like to make anyone sad, FLOKI. I'm gonna take a look very fast on it. All right, so yes, so let's move for this one. On whiff, of course, we have, ooh, what happened to whiff? Wow, what is going on? Okay, why you didn't mention this, guys? No one mentioned to me what's going on in whiff. All right, 0.886. Incredible. All right, 1 2 3 4 invalidated anyway, unless you're still looking for the low. You're very welcome, William, man. Okay, guys, probably we're still looking for one more low on whiff, which is an A, B, and a C, and I understand it why. Yeah, so we need an ending diagonal here, 1 2 3 4 and a 5. But the problem again is that the wave 4 interfered with the zone 1. Wave 3, of course, is longer than wave 1. Soul memes are struggling. Yeah, obviously, bro. Yes, obviously. Okay, but Pepe was showing strength. It was not dropping like this. maybe Popcat you mean also. Popcat is bad. Yeah. I think, no, I think we're good. A, B, and a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I think finished. Correction. Popcat is moving up, but so that is a fast free analysis. But WIF is not looking good. However, don't forget that you are in a big impulse. On the logarithmic chart, you didn't took the 0.38. So sometimes the fib levels or the chart follows the logarithmic fib levels. Sometimes it goes for the linear. The linear has took the 0.5, but obviously it's not yet very ready. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see an impulse even from a 0.886, and even the impulse is not finished. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the second for 5? Okay, so that is a problem, meaning this is a W, X, and a Y, or kind of like ABC zigzag, and you're still looking for the low. So preferably, I would say be careful with WIF. I don't recommend it right now. There is plenty of charts which are very much clearer, guys. Okay, you don't need to risk. You don't need to risk. Very simply, just there are many and plenty of charts which are much more or less riskier, and you have an impulse here, meaning the direction has been defined again toward the downside. After impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Now, the only possible scenario is that truncation. Yes, okay. Can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's why I'm saying it's risky, because we didn't took the low and it might be truncated. And now you start, of course, to move toward the upside in a truncated wave 5 because it is impulsive, but you didn't took the low. Yeah, so it might be, of course, a weakness. It means a strength, I would say, to move for higher. Okay, but be careful. I don't like so much like it's like a try to my luck. That is okay. You know what I mean. All right. So AVAX at 1.51. Okay. So that was for WIF. WIF, you would like to take the high, guys, as targets, just to let you know. Okay. Meaning on the daily, you would like simply to take the high. Okay. Simply to take the all-time high in ABC, A, B, and a C. Okay. All right. Let's move for AVAX. Injective is so hot. Don't burn your hands, bro. Okay, yes, we're gonna take a look at Injective, of course. A very interesting coin. All right. So AVAX, well, one of the most popular coins, maybe. I don't know how much. Still, I don't see it on the chart anymore. But yeah, I mean, in the all-time history, we are kind of in a triangle, which I don't like it. Probably you're looking for a wave E in a zigzag, right? Impulse, correction, impulse, and we might move towards the downside. Okay. Another scenario is, of course, finished impulse 1 and a big wave 2, maybe finished here 1, 2, and then you have another 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, but I don't know why. I mean, why it should be like this? Like big wave 1, 2, and then probably another 1, 2 was a very long time. Why? This is a question. It should be like 1, 2 moving for higher. Why a bigger correction, right? So these are the question marks. This is where the possibilities start to get lower. The perfection of a wave 2 timing is here. Why we're moving for longer. So yeah. Another possible scenario is, of course, A, B, and a C. So this is your wave B here, and you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the question is why? Wave 2 very long. Meaning giving higher probability for the triangle, guys. Okay, so be careful. I don't know. And that means, yeah, don't forget, even here is looking kind of like impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or even finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But this can belongs, of course, for the ABC here. So I cannot say, okay, it's not a problem. But yeah, don't forget that also this looking like ABC expanding flat. Why having a bigger correction again? Yeah, unless you are unfolding several waves in a triangle, A, B, C, D, and a E. So the whole thing is a wave D. Yeah, so be careful with avalanche. On the lower time frame, let's take a look. On the lower time frame, you're not bullish. And this is a signal. You're not bullish, guys, because you might have, of course, a wave 1 here, okay, and then a wave 2, and then what the hell, right? Not good at all, guys. Meaning higher probability goes for the W, X, and you're looking for potentially wave Y here, maybe, or finished wave Y even. Nobody knows. Very fast zigzag, but that is not a good shot, guys. Now that you don't have double 1-2, by the way, if you're asking 1-2, yeah, you took the low, so no 1-2 1-2. The whole thing is still corrective. Yeah, and I don't see zigzag for at least leading diagonal to say. I don't know what's going on, guys. I mean, okay, this can be a zigzag. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's give it a possibility, guys. All right, let's remove this. Remove this, keep W, X, and a Y. Probably it might be, of course, an expanding flat wave Y still. Okay. Invalidation of bullish already taken. Let's clean up. All right, so W, X, and Y, or we said what? Leading diagonal, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. This might be something like this, but of course, very low possibility so far. We need more evidence for this. Okay. We need more evidence. Now, both case scenarios suggest for higher a little bit, but don't forget you're moving higher correctively. Okay. Be careful with AVAX. That's why you don't see it on the channel videos anymore. Just for your safety. So 1 hour 57 ACH. All right, ACH USD. What is that? Alchemy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't ask me for it, brother. Whoever did. I think you asked me several times for this before. It's not a good chart. It's not a good chart at all. Okay, it's very sideways. Why I should put my money on such a chart? Why? Here is the question. Just to gamble, not gamble. I mean, to risk my money. The only possible scenario that you can have here is a leading diagonal, but there is no evidence on it yet. Okay, so it's a very ugly one. You have a drop toward the downside, you didn't get it yet, and you're still struggling. So sorry, man. Not a good shot. VELO. So 58. All right. I mean, I always ask myself this question. Since the market is very wide and it has a lot of variety, and of course it is very disturbing and it makes you lost. What should I use? What should I invest with, right? And this is what the channel is for. That's why I'm doing this, guys, and offering the most highest potential coins that it might make profit for you. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to make it easier. Yeah, so don't stay lost. This is the thing that is the idea. Probably leading diagonal after a massive drop, which I don't like it. Once you see an impulse towards the downside on the chart, you might continue impulsively later on, unless you start to see some signal of strength, some motive waves like a diagonal. Okay, probably right now you are in a 1-2, you hit already the 0.38. the timing, perfect timing for this based on the wave 1, it doesn't matter. Normally in wave 2, it is the opposite. It can be very fast. Yeah, and then moving toward the upside. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, probably, guys. But yeah, it's a scary one still a little bit. But okay, that is a multiple wave. But don't forget that it can be ABC as well. Okay, so don't forget a wave A can be a diagonal. Wave B, wave C here. So this is your bearish round, magenta. Okay, meaning you might still continue this trend A, B, and a C as a zigzag. Okay, later on. Yeah. So let's give some insight in turn. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Why? Again, here is a question mark. With all these charts that we just saw, how much you felt comfortable looking at the charts and understanding what is going on? While it comes to this chart, I mean, obviously it's very corrective. I don't have to analyze this, but I mean, why I should waste my portfolio on such thing? Okay. So be careful always, guys. Now, yeah, obviously it cannot be analyzed very nicely on the lower time frame. It's a very volatile chart. Very volatile. It means it goes up and down the whole time. We're talking hourly. That is not really nice. It's very rare that it makes like very nice drop directly. Of course, you can see it only on the daily. Yeah, but on the hourly, it's the whole time like this. So incredible. Yeah, you don't want to see also your heartbeats do the same the whole time, right? Up and down, up and down. So now on the all time frame, you are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I would say. Okay, you're ready for higher, but be careful with this one. I don't recommend. Okay, VRA is the same issue. We're gonna just take a look. I'm not gonna analyze it so much because yeah, I know that it has invalidated the last bullish scenario, and I was very disappointed. And here we go. It's still in red and still looking for this scenario. Okay, so therefore, very bad coin right now. It doesn't show any strands. You're looking for lower in ending diagonal, meaning A, B, and a C. I think this one is dying, guys. Okay, so be careful. Very risky. Very risky. It's good to keep it, of course, on the stream, letting everyone, of course, I mean, at least they can know that it's a very risky chart as well, right? So here we go. Injective. Okay, for injective. All right. Let's see on the daily. Of course, injective is one of the ticking bombs. Now that is a nice chart. Why? Because you start the all-time history with an impulse, meaning the direction is defined toward the upside. And here we go. You see it moving toward the upside. And this is good for the spot holders and for the future traders. I mean, it doesn't matter for futures, up and down maybe, but I would like to take both. Yeah, like I mean, to make it nice for you both, guys. All right, so yeah, for spots and for the future traders, that is a very good coin to trade with. Okay, so basically we are very bullish. We're looking for 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Obviously, you have even like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, very potential, and A finish three ways for the B, and you're looking for a wave C for higher. Very bullish, right? Bearish scenario already finished as short term. If you are in a longer term, you're looking for a wave B and then wave C towards the downside. Even the wave B is looking for higher. Meaning, meanwhile, we're very, very bullish, right? Moving to the 1 hour or 2 hours chart here for injective. We have already reached almost the targets, but still showing strengths. On the logarithmic, we didn't, but on the linear, we did. Okay, we hit the 0.38. This is more than enough for me to say we are ready to be bullish. And here we go. On the 1 hour chart, we're very, very bullish toward the upside. We were estimating still a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, but obviously it did not happen. obviously it has finished in something very internally, this impulse. You don't see 4-5 or truncated maybe. So I would say let's clean up a little bit. This is a wave 4, this is 5 finished. Here we have potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probably finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Gray. Currently, you might be looking after a wave 2, which it can be taken from there. Wave 2, impulse, here we go. $12.39 on the linear. Let's keep it linear, since of course it gave us the linear chart here 0.38. So follow the linear. Once you see a chart following the linear, follow the linear only with the fibs. Don't forget that the logarithmic is used only for Elliott wave visibility, okay, for the structure and so on. It shows much better waves and counting for Elliott wave, yeah, the logarithmic. But when it comes to the fib levels, always check both, yeah, between logarithmic and the linear chart. So on the linear, $12.4, I would say. And injective is ready to move toward the upside, which it might be before the coffee in the morning. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that was for injective. Yeah, FLOKI. Injective revenue is also very high. Okay, guys. Sorry, I put my editing here. Injective is very high as well. 370%, 620. Okay. So basically, let's go logarithmic again. Here we go. Yeah, so as you can see, targets is to take the high, at least the all-time high, which is 400 almost, guys. Yeah, 300 as I mentioned, 360. Next target can be 600. Look at this gap, this small gap in the blue zone, from the 1 to 1 fib level to 1.618, a huge profit. It's a double one. Okay, here is 360, here is 600. Crazy, right? Injective is really strong. FLOKI. Pocky. FLOKI. Okay. Okay, let's remove this to see the chart in a big view. Okay. Not really nice one. Not that much nice, but 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering, meaning this is, yeah, questionable. Okay, it might be finished in expanding diagonal here for wave C and then moving down. Did we invalidate? Yes. Okay, so if you are in 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation given. And that means, of course, it might be your wave B, meaning you are in an A. Yes, B. So A, B, and a C for a wave B, and you're looking for higher. Your A, B, and a C here for a wave B is a little bit, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, be careful. From the bearish scenario, wave C might be even longer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You might unfold something like this. Okay. But currently, of course, it's showing potential for higher because the whole market, crypto market, is of course very bullish. But don't forget that you might get a zigzag with one more leg high and then moving down again. Okay, so this is in bigger overview. Let's see the lower time frame, but let me organize the things. Okay, this is daily. Okay, on the 2 hours chart here where we bottomed there, here we have obviously, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which it might be a wave A or a wave 1. Okay, so don't forget the bigger scenario on the daily with the zigzag that I mentioned. Okay, So it can be wave 1 or it can be wave A, B, and a C. All right. Yes, finished correction. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No interfering. Okay, this is a good impulse, I would say. Right, having wave A finished, B and a C. You're moving for higher. Obviously, you took the 0.38. Obviously, no need to put it even. We're moving for higher. Okay, targets. Let me give you some targets for wave 3. Yeah, those numbers. It's so hard to say it. Sorry, man. All right, so yeah, this is a blue zone. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. That was a very nice stream and long one. Nice to see you, and of course, see you in the next one. Have a nice weekend and trade safe. Bye bye.